This will change your life. I've realized that these past few days or years, there are so many people out there that are asking themselves this question: how do I make money, or how do I get rich? The first thing that you have to understand is that, you know, being rich is not the goal. The goal is how to make money. Because the issue is, somebody can have $1 billion, you know, in assets, but if he has also $1 billion in debt, is that important? No. So yeah, so the first idea that you have to change in your mind is, how can I make money, or how can I make money at a consistent basis? And then the second thing that you need to know is that money follows value. And I have seen that this is a concept where so many people are failing. So many people want to focus on how much money can I make, rather on how much value am I providing. And here the issue is, yes, um wanting to make money is actually good, but there's a problem. Sometimes the money might not come now. In the case of Facebook took around 5 years or 7 years to find the perfect way to make money. And that was 7 years. So just imagine the amount of effort that they had to think. And also the other drawback with this method is the fact that by focusing too much on the money, you will be forced to do things that are contrary to your beliefs or your systems. So I want to tell you that the main thing here is to focus on the value you are providing. And why am I saying this? By focusing on adding value, it is something that one can be sustained over a long period of time. Because let me tell you, $1 billion is not much money if it is not used carefully. But to value is something that can be used constantly. And here, the thing that I want you to remember, and that I've told myself, is the goal is not to have money as fast as possible, but here the goal is, how can I have a X amount of money at a continuous basis? Because here it is better to have $1 million like per year than to go from $10 billion in revenue to 1 billion to $1 million. No. The goal is, if you want to create a business that is successful, the major key that I see is to focus one on providing value first. Value. Because that is the main thing. And by providing value, I also want you to focus first on the customer and the employees. Because I've seen that these past few years or these, we see a lot of these big corporations like Facebook and Twitter. They have created practices that don't really favor their customers. And to some of you, it may seem good, but in reality, in the long term, we have seen that there were a lot of issues that have arisen, like companies selling private data and everything. But the issue with value instead is when you focus on providing value, the major thing is that the customer or the person that you are providing value in is going to feel and get this satisfaction. And we will see that in the long term goal, though the prices of your service may increase, but just because you are focusing on on making your customer also comfortable, they will be able to want to work with you for quite a long time. So that's what I wanted you to know. Value follows money and not the other way around. Okay. Oh, sorry.